What's happening, guys, and welcome to welcome to the 80s. That's where we're going to welcome you to. I'm still getting hit with fishing poles. Welcome to the 80s. We're doing a little challenge thing today. It was kind of fun, kind of cool, something to come up with that, you know, different. What we have here is a variety of Zebco fishing reels from the 80s. These were the classic series of the 80s. And the early 80s and mid 80s was kind of like the early 60s and late 60s. Everything was flamboyant and colorful and fancy looking and all of that, you know. Except the 80s, you had parachute pants, jackets with a lot of zippers in them, and DeLoreans that could go back in time. Didn't have that in the 60s. Everybody was already back in time from being inside a Volkswagen bus too long. Anyway, what we got here is one UL3 Classic. This would be your push button style. That's going to be one of the choices. The other is the 33 Classic. Your typical 33 with the push button, larger. Will it be any stronger than the little one? Probably not. 6-pound line on this one, but we'll see. And then you had the UL4 feather touch trigger system on this one, like the boys use a lot here. Only problem is here with these, we have to draw from a bowl to find out who gets to use which one. So I'm going to let them draw. Obviously there's only 3, so whatever's left, I get. So, hey, you're cheating.
I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing.
You're cheating. That's your mother's side of the family. Anyway, all right, Lucas, raise up high. Pick one. What do we have? UL3. You get little Mr. Push Button on the flimsy Daiwa rod that you have to get a running start to set the hook with. Okay, Evan? What do you got?
UL4.
UL4, he got the trigger one.
Thank God.
Yeah, Evan's push button thumb skills haven't really developed quite yet. We're working on that. Which leaves me with the 33 Classic, which is the oldest one of the group. We'll do a little bit more fine tuning on showing you the differences between them later on in the show, maybe at the outro. But anyway, off to the secret spot for some 80s fishing. See ya. Fish on.
Awesome.
I win. Let's get this up here. First fish caught with this little guy right here, caught with the Classic 33. With a classic dude behind it. Using a Yum, I think it's a Yum Dinger, that's what they call it, in June bug color. Anyway, we got one fish on the list right now. One fish on the there's a fish on something. Fish on. That's why they say that. They say that. I'm not kidding. I wish I'd have said that. Had I said that, I hear everybody's repeating it around the club these days. Goodbye, fish. Bass just swam right under me. Man, there's a bunch of minnows under there.
Yeah, I told you.
Little tiny things.
That's what I was saying. There was so many of them that they were turning.
My God, I just watched a fish hit him. Look, there he is. He just hit that pile of minnows.
Like right in
now you just watch. That darn fish will come up in there and run right into that big pile of minnows. You just watch that pile of minnows right there. I'm telling you.
There he goes.
Did you see it?
Set this back up over there. I'll probably pause this and then start moving up. That is cool that we got that on camera. Hopefully on camera. Okay.
Oh, I got a good one there. Huh?
Ain't pausing nothing. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a good one. He's swimming out. See, he's swimming right to me.
Yeah.
He's trying to get away. He's trying to get out deep. He's not coming up. Gotta turn him.
Hey. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Hey, you're not getting rid of that. Oh, you broke my worm. You know, minutes of it. Yeah.
I have the new camera we just got, and I'm gonna try this other side. He just caught that second one over there, and we got that one fish hitting those minnows and whatnot. So I figured, since nobody was over here recording and Lucas was trying that, I would give this a shot. So let's see how this goes. I actually really like this little UL4, I believe it was called. That's what the name of it is. A little squeaky, but it's from the 80s, so squeaky's okay. Oh, look at that. That was a good one. Oh. Oh. We got something. Fish on! Hello there. You're tiny.
Not a bad little guy.
I'm lining up my garden.
He's tiny.
He's picking my scissors. Give me a net.
Was that first cast?
First cast. They threw my worm off. He went after the red one.
Well, again, the worms seem to be doing their job.
And that was a red sticko.
Sticko?
Sticko. Pecan coconut. That every time I go to take a bite, all I smell is fish. Sometimes you just have to live with things. For example, I lived through the 80s. The 80s was a time that, if there ever was a time that you could skip past, not too much happened in the 80s that was really worth talking about. The fishing equipment, I don't remember a whole lot about it other than those Zebcos. The classic series. The UL3, the UL4, the 33, and there was another one, I think a 22. No. 403? I don't know. Get off me about it. I don't have one. But there was 3 of us, and I had three of those reels. So here's what happened today. I caught the first one on the 33. That was fun because that reel I actually did, if you go back a few episodes, I got that reel at a flea market, which is something that you'll probably hear a lot of times. The other 2 were actually my own reels from the 80s. I used to use those things in creeks and rivers and stuff, catching little things, nothing big. Smallmouth, occasional trout, red eyes, long ears, any bluegill, crappie. Anyway, they were good reels. I mean, they all have their issues. Honestly, I believe the UL3 and 4, I think they were better then than they are now. Even Evan just said when he caught the fish that he caught on the UL4 and was casting it, it felt more comfortable. The feather touch type. So, you know, there you go. Here's a person who's many years after they were made seems to like them better than the newer ones. The 33, it did its job. It did goof up on me one time and I had to take it apart, put it back together. Also, it reeled extremely hard. Don't know why. It's all cleaned up, looks nice. And unfortunately for Lucas, he didn't catch anything with the UL3. So even though the UL3 cast really far, Lucas was trying a few things that they just weren't going for it. The worm was really where it was at again today, and it was on for a little while and then went away. They were on to the red, which is a red I never do any good in there with, and all of a sudden they hit the red. Yeah, this is how it is. That's fishing. But anyway, there it was. Today was just a quick, have a good time, get out here and have some fun. My family was down. They were talking in the background. I'm sure you'll hear them back there. But it was something to do. We had 3 1980s reels, 3 people willing to fling them, and that's what we went out and did. And we were reliving fishing in the 80s. That's how it worked out. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you again next time. See you.